Hello, my name is Nathania Garcia. I'm a tutor at Bel Air Middle School, and in this video I will show you an easy way on how to solve system of equations, which you are seeing currently in algebra in 8th grade and will help you when you go to high school. Hope this can be a little help for you.
Hi, so this is the problem they gave us. Solution of system of equations. What we have to do in problems like this is knowing if this equation right here equals to 4. And knowing that this equation right here equals to 1 by using these two coordinates they gave us, 8, 3. An easy way to find the solution of this system of equations is the one that I'm about to show you. The first thing you need to do is find your x and find your y. We know that this one is your x and this one is your y, because once you want to graph it, you're going to move 8 spaces to the right in the x-axis and 3 spaces up in your y-axis. So once knowing that 8 is your x and 3 is your y, you can now substitute it in the different equations they gave you. So we'll do it with the first one. Minus x plus 4y equals 4. So in the x, you're going to put an 8. And in the y, you're going to put a 3. It should look something like this. Now you're going to multiply everything in the parentheses and then add or subtract whatever you need to subtract or add. So minus 8 plus 4 times 3, which is 12, equals to 4. If you put this in your calculator, it will look something like this. So we need to subtract 8 from 12, which is 4. So the answer will look something like this. 4 equals 4, which is exactly the answer we needed. We needed to know if this equation could equal to this one, if we put these two numbers in it. So we know that these two numbers work for the first equation, but that doesn't mean it is the solution, because it could not work for this one if it doesn't give us the number 1. So now we will try with the second equation. For the second equation, we have minus x plus 3y equals 1. So we're going to do the same thing, substituting minus 8 plus 3 times 3 equals 1. So now we're going to take away all the parentheses, so it's minus 8 plus 3 times 3, which is 9, equals 1. Once we put this in the calculator, it should look something like this. So if we subtract 8 from 9, it will give us 1. So the answer would be 1 equals 1, which is also the answer we were looking for. So now knowing that these two coordinates work for the first one and they also work for the second one, we can say that this is the solution for the system of equations. Now, what would happen if they changed the numbers and instead of giving us a 3, they gave us a 4? Well, you would do the same thing and substitute it again the same way you did the first time. You would do the same thing, which is substituting. You will put minus x plus 4y equals 4. And you will substitute every letter with the numbers you have here, which this one should be a 4, 2. Which would be minus 8 plus 4 times 4 equals 4. So we have the minus 8 plus 4 times 4 equals 16. Now, if you put this in the calculator, minus 8. We know that 8 is half of 16, so this would give us 8 also. So it would be 8 equals 4, which is not what we were looking for. We were looking for that this equation gives us the same answer or number that is on the other side of the equal sign. So now that we know that this 4 does not work with the first equation, it would mean that it would not work for the second equation, which if you tried it, it would not give us the answer we were looking for. Or maybe it will, but because it doesn't work for the first one, it won't be the solution for the system of equations. So if we substitute it, which is minus 8 plus 3 times 4 equals 1. So then it's minus 8 plus 3 times 4 equals 12. This equals 1. So if we put it again in the calculator and you subtract it, we know that 12 minus 8 equals 4, which is also not the answer. So this is an easy way on how to solve this system of equations. You have to find first your x and then your y, and then once you know which one is which, you can now substitute it in the equations they gave you. You multiply, then you subtract or add, and then if they gave you the same result, then this is a solution for the system of equations. And if they don't both give you the solution, then it's not the solution for the system of equations.